Changing your guitar's pickups can be both easy and rewarding. These are just some of the guitars that I've modified. Changing the pickups can give your guitar a different sound, but you need to understand why different pickups have different sounds in order to best choose the pickups for you. It all boils down to the harmonic content of a tone, and the harmonics you hear depend on two things. The first is what harmonics the pickup can detect. This can depend on where the pickup is placed, because different harmonics have their maximum amplitudes at different places along the string. This is why a bridge pickup sounds very different than a neck pickup, even if the two pickups happen to be identical. But no matter where the pickup is positioned, the size and shape of the pickup's magnetic field will also affect which harmonics can be detected. A larger field can certainly capture a wider range of harmonics, which will give a fuller, thicker, sometimes even a warmer sound than a more focused field. A more focused field will generally produce sounds with more clarity and sometimes with more chime or bell-like tones. The details of the tones will depend on exactly which harmonic groups are captured. Just because the harmonics are detected, though, doesn't mean you'll be able to hear them. To ensure that, the harmonics must be transferred to the amp. Pickups are just coils of wire inside a magnetic field. The type of magnet, the size of the wire, the number of turns, even the size and the shape of the coil itself will affect how much inductance, capacitance, and resistance the pickup will have. And these factors, along with other aspects such as the resistance and configuration of your volume and tone controls, will help determine if the signals detected by the pickup can actually be transferred to the amplifier. We can affect both of these situations by placing multiple pickups on a guitar. Let's look at a typical Stratocaster. This guitar has 3 single coil pickups, each of which can produce a very focused magnetic field. But since each of the pickups is in a different place along the string, each pickup will detect different harmonic content. The pickup selector switch will allow you to choose which pickups you want to use, and thus control the tone you will hear because of the harmonics. Remember, though, that when you combine pickups in series or in parallel, this will change their inductance, capacitance, and resistance, and thus affect which harmonics can actually get to the amplifier. Let's look at another example. This Les Paul style guitar has only 2 pickups, but each pickup is composed of 2 coils that are usually wired in series, as shown in this diagram. The 2 coils for each pickup are constructed so they will cancel out stray electrical noise and hum. So these types of pickups are called humbuckers. Humbuckers have a fairly wide magnetic field because of the 2 coils, so they can detect a lot of harmonics. But they generally also have a lot of inductance, which can inhibit higher harmonics from being transferred to the amp. In order to get a bigger variety of sound from the guitar, manufacturers have sometimes added additional switches that can disable some of the coils, as shown here on the right. Disabling or splitting the coils, as shown here, can make a humbucker sound much more like a single coil pickup and give you a different sound. Options like this, along with the pickup selector switch, can give your guitar a lot of variety. You might think that the pickup wiring options used by manufacturers have been carefully chosen to produce the best or perhaps the most interesting tones possible. Actually, they're usually chosen because they're easy to use or easy to implement, not because they produce the most spectacular sound. Let's look at a simple example of one alternative of how you could wire pickups to get a new, perhaps even better sound. Remember, this is how two humbuckers are typically wired. The placement of the bridge pickup will cause it to have more of the higher harmonics, giving it a bolder, more biting sound than the neck pickup. But what if we rewired the pickups, like shown on the right? Notice that the neck pickup still uses the same coils C and D as it did before. But now when the bridge is selected, the pickup is made up of one coil from the bridge and one coil from the neck. I call this a Y configuration because the three pickups that are being used form kind of a Y. This new wiring configuration produces the same sound from the neck, but now the bridge position will be less harsh and more melodic because of the harmonics that are being detected by coil D. The bridge position, however, will still be bolder than the neck position. This can be very nice if it's a tone that you're wanting. If you would prefer a more biting sound from both pickups, you could rewire this circuit but use the B pickup instead of the D pickup in the common leg of the Y. This is only one of many interesting ideas in my book on pickups. There are many new and innovative ideas in the book for how to get unique tones from your guitar. The book is divided into 5 sections. Section 1 explains how pickup placement, dimensions, magnets, inductance, capacitance, and resistance all affect a pickup's tone. You will also learn about switches and pots, and even a little about soldering, so you're ready for the rest of the book. Section 2 is composed of fairly typical pickup mods, where you simply replace stock pickups with different ones. If you are new to pickup mods, these are the easy projects you'll need to help get you started. The projects in Section 3 will show you how to get new and exciting tones from the pickups you already have by just reconnecting them in new and innovative ways. The mods in Section 4 produce dramatic new sounds by changing both the pickups and how they are wired. Finally, Section 5 goes into some very exotic mods, including creating custom pickups without winding your own coils. One project, for example, creates a unique humbucker using a standard lipstick pickup combined with a mini double rail pickup. Here is a picture of that custom pickup. It is the middle pickup on a Strat, and with some special custom wiring, it produced some of my very favorite tones. If you like the ideas that I've been discussing, you'll really love my book. It offers many unique and innovative ideas that you won't find anywhere else, and you can order it on Amazon. Just search Amazon for Expanding Your Guitar by Blankenship. Or you can just click on the link in the description below. And if you do decide to purchase a book, please consider doing an Amazon review. I would really appreciate it.